we're about to do here is we're going to be sweeping an open hearth fireplace. It has glass doors on it, which I will keep in place while I'm sweeping. Fireplace has had a lot of use. There's about a 1/4 inch of creosote inside the liner and the smoke chamber. And I'm going to sweep all that out. And what I'm going to be using is the Rovac sweeping system. This is the sweeper head that attaches to some polypropylene rods. And these rods get inserted up through the bottom. Get hooked onto my drill. And it does a rotary clean throughout the smoke chamber. So this is the latest technology for sweeping a chimney, and it's going to take me about 45 minutes to get this chimney swept out. Part of what I'm going to be doing also will be either taking the damper out or at least moving the damper to the side so that I can sweep out the smoke shelf, which is the area directly behind the damper. While I'm doing that, the vacuum cleaner will be running. It's a dust collector. The vacuum pulls in 400 cubic feet of air a minute when it's running on all 3 motors, and it keeps the house dust free while I'm doing the sweeping. So I'm going to get started here.
I'm putting on the respirator so that I can get into the fireplace, clean the smoke shelf, the smoke chamber, and the firebox. I have to get the wood grate out of the way, which I'm doing here. And I'm removing the damper plate so I get more access to the smoke chamber. Getting the rods ready to insert up into the chimney with the creosote cleaner on the end of it. And the rods are getting stuck here, so I'm going to have to get down on my back and have a look, see what I'm stuck on. It's stuck next to the flue liner, and I'm working it around to get it centered. And once I have it centered, I'm going to attach the drill to it and start rotating that whip up in the liner and cleaning out the creosote. And right here I'm sweeping the creosote out at a high speed. The creosote's being pulled into the vacuum cleaner. I reduce the rods by 4 feet every time I break a rod out of there, and I've got about 6 rods in there, so it's a 24-foot chimney. The liner's done, and now I have to do the smoke chamber, and the only way to do that is, again, on my back, look up there with the flashlight and get the creosote out of there. I'm looking for defects, any holes, any cracks. Also making sure that there's a good seal around the flue tile where it intersects with the smoke chamber. Right now, the smoke shelf is being cleaned off. There's a lot of creosote there. You can see it coming down. The firebox is being swept clean so I can find any cracks or defects in there. The damper plate's about to go back in, and the homeowner told me that she was having trouble with the damper. The control wasn't working, so I'm going to see if I can figure out why that damper isn't working. As I'm scooping out the ash here, I come across the part of the damper that was missing, and I'm going to see if I can get that back in, get that damper working again. As it turns out, it does fit. It was the right part. I've got the damper back together, and the damper is working properly now. Just checking one more time to make sure everything's lined up. The damper plate's going back in. The damper control's connected. Vacuuming out the box, looking for any defects in the hearth, any cracks, any openings that could let sparks or embers get through. Cleaning up around the outside, vacuuming off the tarp so when I pick it up I don't get any dust in the house. And the job is complete.